viewers, welcome to today's show. This is Teens Untold with me, Auntie Marge. Change has never been easy for anyone, especially our students who are joining Form 1. They have a lot of anxiety, they have a lot of fears in them, and that is why on our today's show, we are here to discuss about the fear that comes in joining Form 1, being the first time. And with me today is a good friend. She's also a sister, and definitely she's also a teacher. And with no further ado, I'm going to give her an opportunity to introduce herself. Karibu sana.
Okay, my name is Juliet Wangeshi, and as she has said, I'm a teacher. I teach at Ngatha Secondary School, and I'm excited to be here.
Okay, now that you're here, of course you're a teacher. You are the guys that usually receive these people first hand. Like, what are the most of the fears that they usually have when they're joining Form 1 for the very first time? Yeah.
The biggest fear for these kids is the change of the environment, and they do not know what to expect in this new environment. They are away from home. They have left their mothers, their siblings, and you know, they really don't know what to expect. Again, the change of the subject. The subjects are more enhanced, and also they come with dreams. They are not sure whether they're going to accomplish their dreams. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking of myself when I was joining Form 1 back in the days. When I went, okay, for me, you know, I used to live at home, whereby there were chores. You know, from school you come, there's the fetching water, you know, the firewood, unajua kukatakata and all that, you know, there's the cooking, nini, before even, like now from there, that is when you can go to now like doing your homework. So for me, when I was doing in high school, to me, okay, in my mind, I was like, manzei ni maisha London, you know, off the chores, and now naenda ku relax, like I'm there like to enjoy and have fun. Like for you being a teacher, mnakuanga na students wenye wanakujanga like when they have wakona hiyo mentality like wamekam ku relax, wamekam kutulia, you know, they don't focus more on the, like masomo and all that.
Yeah, you know, just like outside here, watu wakona different personalities, different dreams, different goals in life, same as these kids. Some come to high school expecting that ni place ya raha, ni place ya have fun, ni place ya having new friends, wenye mtakuwa mnafanya funny stuff na wao. Others, they know from the word go where they come from. Maybe they are from very humble background, and they want to change that. So they come, wanataka kusoma, they are very serious. From the first day, these kids are asking questions, and you see that all along, from Form 1 to Form 4. Others lose focus along the way. Others, company, peer pressure. Others, just they just don't care. From Form 1 to Form 4. Anakuja tu hataki masomo, na hutawahi mshika kwa kosa. Kwa hivyo, yeah, hajali tu.
Okay.
You try to talk to this person, and they don't want to listen.
Okay. And now in such a scenario, in such a case, as teachers now, because now unaona sasa huyu ni mtoto mwenye ako mbali sana na wazazi. You know, now here you're not playing that role of a teacher and a parent at the same time.
Yeah.
What exactly do you guys do to like kuwasaidia, like kusimama na wao to make sure like mnawarudisha kwa focus? Unaona, lakini mtoto mwenye alikuwa na choza, alikuwa na hardships, mwingine kulikuwa na pengine domestic violence nyumbani, and so anakuja shule anasema, oh, thank God, at least now I'm not home where like ni makelele saa zote nduru, you know, hakuna kazi and all that. Like as teachers, what do you exactly do to make sure like mumerudisha huyu mtoto like kufocus na the main reason why ako huko shule?
Mostly talking to them. Most of the times we talk to them. Kuna hiyo department ya guidance and counseling. They are class teachers. Our class teachers, they are like mothers. You know, in a school, a school it's just like a family. Benye kuna mama, baba, and siblings. You know. So talking to them regularly, kuleta motivational speakers, people talking to them, like talking to them is all we do most of the times. Yeah. You know, kama hii time ya corona, students their minds were just hawakuwa wanamwelekea wakirudi, you know. So we took like 3 weeks kuwarudisha. Wiki 3. Mnafunza kidogo, mnaona hawa wanafunzi bado hawajarudi shule. Tunachukua wiki ingine kuleta motivation, a different motivational speaker waongeleshe hii time. Sisi wenyewe, you know, they get used to us.
Yes.
Because we are there all the time saying the same thing, repeating. So whenever they see a new face, some take these things seriously. And but we never cease to talk to them all the time. Yeah, and guidance and counseling, I would say, is the strongest and the most important department in high school.
Okay. And alafu, okay, something else is, okay, I can imagine like wamekuja, like being the first timer, maybe like hakuwa amezoea, okay, kuna wenye wamezoea life ya boarding because walikuwa boarding hata wakiwa primary school, but there are some who are used to like from school to home, you know, kila siku on a daily basis. Is there any strategy yenye mnakuanga nayo like our watoto wakiland, either pengine kwa introduce kwa other students wenye wamekuwa huko for a longer time, maybe they can mentor them, they can journey with him, because even with the guiding and counseling department hawako hapo like 24/7. You know get, but huyu mtu yako hapo na itafika mahali pengine anahitaji a hand, and maybe hata department haiko. You know get, is there a way like us back in our days, ulikuwa unafika shule and ulikuwa unatafuta either form 2 or a form 3. Okay, they never used to concentrate on the form 4s because they were like form 4s wana concentrate na masomo. So you'd get either a form 2 or a form 3 who has been there. At least when you need a hand, ako hapo, like there will be like a sister or a mother, you know, to mentor you, to lead you, to guide you. Hiyo bado inakuanga mpaka wa leo, ama how do you do like nowadays?
Nowadays, wakisha join, it's the orientation. Tunawapea the schedule. This is high school. It's so different from primary school. This is how we do things. Lesson start at this time. They go up to this time. And we take lunch at this time. We take them for a trip, you know. Kuweza kuwa welcome. Yeah, of course we give them mothers and a person who understands the situation yenye huyo mwanafunzi, you know that person is a form 2 ama form 3. Kwa hivyo once alikuwa form 1, kwa hivyo anajua the situation this student is going through. So mothers are still there. We also orient them. We welcome them with a trip, with a bash. It depends with how that particular school does it. And we do everything to make them feel at home. Yeah, tunaweza wapea trip, waende wajuane na the fellow students outside the school compound. That makes them feel at home, wanatengeneza friend, and life in high school gets easier with a friend. Yeah.
Okay, so basically when they come, at least there are a couple of things that you do to make sure like wame blend in, like we do the orientation. You have mothers for them when you want our guide, of course. And what about situation ya like homesick? Amezoea nyumbani, sasa ako hapo. Like what exactly do you do to make sure like umeze, okay, haiwezi isha kabisa, but at least we reason up that situation to make sure like minds zao hazitakuwa zinarudi nyumbani, zinawanda zinaenda home.
Yeah, that one also goes to the department of the guidance and counseling and the class teacher and the mother. The mother, the fellow student who is taking care of this new student. Yeah, kumueleza hata mimi nilikuwa hapo, kwa hivyo uta go through. I was there once and I cried myself to sleep every night. So wewe kazana, umekuja huku kusoma, reminding them that this is school, this is where they are making their lives foundation, so they need to get focused. So just talking to them.
Okay. Okay, time is not on our side, but before we leave, before you give us the parting shot, I'm thinking of these students. When you wanakujanga bado huwa wana bedwet. Because even back in our days, we still have those students that used to bedwet. Back in our days, they used to be very stigmatized. Even at times, because we used to live indoors, you would find them like confined in one dorm. So nowadays we come up na strategy news zenye zitakuwa zinaweza kusaidia such students that still bedwet, you know, wasikuwe stigmatized, ndo at least kama kuna mwenye anatusikiza huko nje leo ana bedwet, asikuwe na hiyo fear ya kwenda shule akifikiria probably I'll be stigmatized, people will just pick up, they'll pick up on me, you know, I'll be bullied and all that. Have you come up with remedies to make sure like such students, you know, wako sawa, wanaendelea vizuri, you know, they are well understood and all that?
You know, when we are guiding these students, now the whole school, ama girls, ama boys, tukiwapea guidance and counseling, we tell them, watu ni tofauti. Kuna mwenye akaona huu ugonjwa, maybe ya allergy ya this particular thing, kuna mwenye anakaa hivi, kuna mwenye ana wet bed, so we should all accept one another. Juu kama wewe ha wet bed, you have something else that another person will not find it good, ama mwenye hayuko comfortable nayo. So it's good to accommodate one another. Na kama you have a roommate mwenye ana wet bed, just unajua kama form 1 akiingia hasemi na wet bed, hata yeye anaogopa, hata hawezi ambia mwalimu. Maybe mama aseme before akuwe admitted. Lakini once we realize that there is a student who ana wet bed, kumpatia tu kitanda ya chini, mwingine mwenye hawet analala kwa kitanda ya juu, na wengine wanajua we need to accommodate this student, she is normal, she needs us, na it's not a big deal. It's not an issue, yeah.
Okay, that is very good, because at least back in our days they used to be picked on,
yeah,
being bullied and all that. Like
it's still
they
there.
They didn't have a voice, and I would feel like the reason why it's happening because the others do not have information to understand that we are all different. You know, the fact that I don't do it doesn't mean like there's anything good or special about me, or there's something they are lacking. It's just it's nature. It's, you know, nature. The same way they are bedwetting, I must be having a fault, even though you guys cannot see it. But personally, I know, and so we should understand each other and, you know, accommodate each other. Thank you so much for that, man. It was such an honor having you here. But before we leave, at least a parting shot. What would you want the students who are joining Form 1 to know, to understand about high school? What should you want them to know about like these have like fear and all that? What should you want them to know?
High school is fun. High school is a place that you will grow both physically and emotionally. Kwa hivyo, na hakuna subject yenye ni ngumu. Physics is not hard. Chemistry equally is not hard. Kwa hivyo, before you join, don't listen to that person who is telling you that this subject is hard, you cannot make it in this subject. So, kila mtu akona different ability. Kama mtu alishindwa kufanya chemistry, ama alianguka chemistry, who tells you that your life is going the same way as theirs? So, maybe wewe ni, you're blessed, utaweza kuelewa chemistry. Kwa hivyo, no subject is hard. Just have an open mind, listen to your teachers, have a positive attitude, be a timekeeper, and that's all.
Thank you so much for that. It's wonderful. It's a pleasure having you here, and I'm so looking forward to having you here next Sunday, because I really want us, now we were talking about the students, now I want you to come and talk to the parents, at least for them to know what they are supposed to do before the children join Form 1. What is their role? What are they supposed to do to make sure like their children are well groomed, you know, well empowered, you know, to join Form 1. So, thank you so much, Juliet. That is all we have for today, our viewers. And as we have heard, today it was all about the fears and all the form ones that usually go through, and you're seeing about anxiety, you know, new environments, making new friends, you know, leaving family behind. And as we have had, their teachers make sure like everything is well taken care of. So as you join form 1, let you not have no fears, be confident, everything is taken care of. You have mentors, you'll have mothers, you'll have sisters in school that are going to orient you, they are going to stand with you, they're going to lead and guide you. And of course, when it comes to your subjects, to your lesson, take them positively. Disregard everything that you've been told, you have heard out there. Just approach it with a positive mind and all will be well. That is all we have for today. Until next time, this is Teens Untold. Goodbye.